loud and clear. Might hear me on the radio. Breaker, breaker, 19. Anybody got their ears on?
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains, North Carolina. Tonight it's time to review another old school radio. This one, super rare. I had a JCPenny sideband 40 channel radio that I reviewed maybe 2 or 3 months ago, or that I just kind of, I don't know, I call them reviews. I don't really know what you want to call these things, but came across this right after that review. And I had never seen a JCPenny radio in my life when I picked that other one up. And I've never seen one like this, and this one is way cooler than the other one and in much, much better condition. This is a JCPenny 6241. JCPenny 6241. Here's a nice close-up of the front, and as you can see, it's in excellent shape, and it's a high-end radio. It's got all the features and functions that you would have expected from a premium radio back in the day. Here is the side. Here's the bottom, and notice that it's got a really nice bottom-mounted speaker. And here's the back. Here's a close-up of the plate for the back. And check this out. This radio doubles as a mobile or a base. It actually will operate off of 110 right out of the box, which is really cool, and I didn't know existed. And it even came with the original mic. Here's a picture of the mic. So yeah, this thing's got it all. I mean, this is a really, really nice radio. I picked this up. You can see on the top that this was, whiskey. 5031. This was somebody's pride and joy, no doubt. And it's refurbished, which is really weird, which makes you wonder how many years ago that was done. But it works. It actually works beautifully. I picked this up at the Sevierville HAMfest, and I'm just now having a chance to play with it. Life. Anyway, let's go through this thing, man. So we have our volume control here, squelch here. These are all things we would expect to see on any radio from this era. RF gain, nice addition. Channel in the middle, but it makes sense because the channel selector is right above it, the little dial LED there. We have fine tune, aka the clarifier. Tone, that's a nice feature, right? For an old radio to have tone control, that's pretty cool. And then SWR/calibration, so this thing does have a built-in SWR meter, which is also really cool. Up on top, we have switches here, RF power out, SWR, or calibrate, so there's our SWR calibration switches. Then we have AM, or sideband, upper sideband, lower sideband, and then we have A&L, automatic noise blanker, and we have just noise blanker, and then we have CB and PA. It does have speaker outs and PA outs in the rear as well as the 259 connector that they usually come with. Super nice, and again, original JCPenny microphone, not in the greatest of shape, but the radio sure is. And it has this little built-in stand, which I thought was super awesome as well. Didn't have the bracket for mobile mount, but I guarantee you this thing never spent a day in a car. This was definitely somebody's base station. And it works. Yes, finally, a radio that works perfectly right out of the box, and this one does. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on, and we'll play with it. The skip is sort of rolling. No one's really hearing me today, but which is kind of unusual. But I am pulling in signals, which is nice. So go ahead and turn it on. You'll see that everything is functional. Meter works. Transmit button works. The channel selector works, and all of its little LEDs are still functional. So super nice. Incredible. And it's beautiful sounding radio. Let's roll through the channels here. Actually, I'm going to switch to AM. And let's see if we can pick up some local contacts today. Super Bowl is definitely active. You think for 4 watts we could just reach out and touch somebody on the Super Bowl? I'm thinking no on that. Little something coming in on channel 8. Yeah, bands are active today. Just hasn't gotten to the point where people are hearing me very well. Let's try our local channel here. Break channel for a radio check. How about you, man? How about you? Breaking channel for a radio check here in the mountains, North Carolina. How about it? Let's try 19. Brake channel for a radio check. Now, I did verify that this thing is transmitting right, so it does work, but apparently just not a good conditions here for this house, but all around the world. I'm here in California, Nevada, you name it. All right, let's switch back over to sideband.
We're just super weaving in Monterey, Bay 049. We're waving right back.
CQDX. This is Farpoint Farm 707 in the mountains, North Carolina. Trying for a break.
WW3, Illinois, 767, California.
Well, again, there's definitely stuff going on today, but it's just, and it's not this radio. I was trying to talk earlier with the unit, and I even have Dallas's 2970, which puts out a little bit more than stock power, and nobody's answering. So it must just be that I'm in a tone-deaf area. A lot of times when Skip is working, the way it works sometimes is the signal bounces up and comes back down. It doesn't necessarily mean my signal's going back up and bouncing to the exact same place. And that's my best guess for this morning, is that the signal's probably 100 miles south or north or east or west or wherever of where I'm receiving. So I'm hearing them and somebody else is hearing me, but no one's able to make those connections. All part of the fun of radio, though, isn't it? Anyway, that's it. It's kind of a short video. 40 channel AM, sideband, AC and DC base station. I mean, it's a JCPenny base station, the 6241. Never heard of it. Never knew it existed. Think it's pretty darn cool. I'm not going to keep this radio, though. This was just something I wanted to play with for a little while, clean up a bit, and then I'm going to resell it and pass it along to somebody who maybe owned one of these back in the day and has been looking for one ever since. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm Eric, and I will see you next time. Take care.